Whoops. I forgot that wasn't Defendo, I just tried using Reparo on a spider. An idiot. We've already made my quota for looking like a dead set moron. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just learnt the Imperio curse. Trust me, Ominous, I'm not going to regret this at all.
Cast it before I change my mind.
You've had this a long time coming, you... And Sebastian hasn't said anything yet, but it looks like Feldcroft is going up in smoke. Oh no, this isn't good. It seems that my house is on fire. Oh, she's gonna see Sebastian use Imperio. Yep. What is going on, YouTube universe? This is Zirra, and ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with yet another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Sit back, relax, it is game time. Now, keep your hype levels in check. Don't fucking get the hype levels out of check, because we're about to learn the next unforgivable curse, and I'm so fucking keen. I've been waiting so long.
That relic you mentioned. Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And it might just save his sister, which is why we're going to go find it.
For Anne. I need to see her.
Well then, if it's going to save her, let's explore the catacomb. Let's just get this underway. I want this fucking spell.
Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished. Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you? I didn't.
Nope.
I promise.
Ominous don't need to know shit.
Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Oh, Ominous would go off the rails if he found out we were about to learn the second unforgivable curse. Fucking went off at us big time when we learned Crucio, let alone taking on the second one. Which, if you guys have been following this series since the beginning, I have stated since day one, we are going to become a Dark Wizard by the end of this series. And it's been a few episodes since we learned Crucio, so they're really pacing out learning these spells. And from what I have been able to discover by talking to other people who have played this game, is that these missions are so few and far apart that if you don't undertake Sebastian's side quest to, you know, find these relics and help Anne out, that you can possibly go through this entire game without learning the unforgivable curses at all, which would be a damn shame.
Don't start.
Sebastian still has his knickers in a twist about us being friends with Loggoth the Goblin, because he is still convinced that it was a goblin that cursed his sister, despite the fact that the goblins are forbidden to use magic wands. And that's still very peculiar to me. Why would a goblin possess a wand? How would a goblin possess a wand? Collection updated, large tables, thank you. More items to splash around in our room of requirement. I'm glad a lot of you in the comments have been on board with me learning the unforgivable curses as well. Whether you guys just want to see absolute destruction, or some of you even saying that it doesn't necessarily mean you have to use them, but having the knowledge of them and how to use them could be beneficial, and I think that's absolutely correct. I mean, in this universe, you can be forced into many type of situations, and having something like an unforgivable curse up your sleeve, if it means you have to use it in self-defense, I think it's a good thing. Trying to see if there's anything else for me to collect around here, because I don't know which way we should be going. We'll go this way, because it was behind a closed door.
I nearly slipped there.
All these fucking spiders. They really make you think, in the film franchise at least, that the spiders are, you know, strictly within the Forbidden Forest, but spiders play a bigger role in this universe than what I anticipated. Which I don't know if that's a cop-out from Avalanche, just putting more spiders in here to, you know, have less enemy types because it's just easier to condense spiders within cave systems. I don't care. I don't mind. Taking them on is great. I'm just saying I think a little bit of variety when it comes to the cave systems would be good. I would have even liked to have seen like some mongrel wolves or something just to kind of break up the monotony a little bit. The deeper we go into the chasm.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
I don't know whether I was supposed to do that.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
They're appearing to be selectable. Can I use Reparo? No. As always, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to have a read of any of the files we pick up, feel free to pause, have a read, and then get back to the gameplay, because, you know, we're not playing Secretary Simulator.
What did you find?
We don't need to be reading every file we find. Whoops. I forgot that wasn't Defindo, I just tried using Reparo on a fucking spider. Fucking idiot. We've already made my quota for looking like a dead set fucking moron. There's another pile of bones there, so we definitely have to use these for something, right? We have to talk to Sebastian, though. Let's see what Sebastian has to say.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student
that explains why the bones are everywhere.
Beyond the great room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Yes.
Interesting.
That's what we're
We
here
need to focus
for.
on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Think about what, Sebastian? There's no time to think. We have an Imperius curse to learn.
Brilliant.
I love how Sebastian's like, you work on the barricade and I'm just going to have a look around, which is, in layman's terms, you do all the heavy lifting and I'm going to do fuck all. It's not Reparo.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Revelio.
Am I supposed to... Aha! Also, for those of you playing at home that aren't aware, Accio can automatically turn into Wingardium Leviosa when you use it, so I've been swapping between the two like a moron when this entire time I only needed the one spell.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Revelio.
Thank you for your coin purse. Alright, you come with me. The archway has been completed.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Come on, Sebastian.
Nice.
No time for silly puns. We have a curse to
Before we
learn.
trudge on further, I've just realized. The student's diary mentions the Imperius curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Fucking oath, I'd like to learn the Imperius curse. Why would we even not? You know what I'm saying?
Where did you learn the Imperius curse?
But I'm curious to know how he learnt it.
Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly
Sebastian's
something
real
I can
fucking
brag
shady.
about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Teaching himself the dark arts without my knowledge, you
It's
bastard.
probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable.
Correct.
You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently
A spell that can possess somebody else to bring them to your side? What's more magical than that?
Do you know what else is magical? Today's excuse me. Who are you? I'm Zirra, content creator supported by Manscaped. Of course, you'd know all about Manscaped. Sorry, no. No? Blimey, Harry, don't you wonder where your dad learned to shave it all? Learned what? To have hairy balls, Harry. I have what? Okay, so let me set the picture here. You've had someone slither into the DMs and they want to give you a bit of a Hufflepuff, but you look downstairs and you got a bit of a Forbidden Forest situation going on. There's no need to fear though, because Manscaped are here and they've got the Prefect package for you all. The Platinum Package 4.0, that is. The hero of the Platinum Package 4.0 is the Lawnmower 4.0, with skin-safe technology that ensures when you do the good old swish and flick, you don't get any nicks. Plus you can cast Lumos with it, and you get yourself a little bit of a light to help you guide your way. You know what I'm saying? As well as this package including the Lawnmower 4.0, you also get yourself the Weed Whacker, which is a nose hair trimmer to help you get rid of those unsightly hairs. You also get the Crop Preserver and the Ball Deodorant to help you make sure you maintain down there. As well as now, a hygiene pack that comes along with it gives you the body wash, the shampoo, the conditioner, even a little bit of lip balm to make sure that while you're taking care of down there, you can keep care of everywhere. Because why wouldn't you want to? If that isn't magical enough, how about, boom, look at that, the Shed travel bag that comes as a free gift, as well as their anti-chafe boxes, which I can't show you because I'm wearing them, and that'd be fucking dirty for me to show you. And that's just the tip of the sorting hat. Manscaped have plenty of other items on hand to ensure that you look your wizarding best. And with online ordering and shipping, it is easier to do than Voldemort saying, be sure to use code word Zirra at checkout for 20% off your order plus free international shipping. That is code Zirra at checkout for 20% off and free international shipping. And now back to the video. Expelliarmus!
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Okay, Sebastian, you're apparently the expert. But ladies and gentlemen, we have just learnt the Imperio curse.
There we go.
Or the Imperious curse, known as Imperio.
Be on your guard.
And we're going to equip that baby straight away. We're in a fight down here? What the fuck's going on? Let's use it. It is now a friend. I'm glad to see we can still attack it, but that is going to be a game changer of a spell. As Sebastian said, when you're, mobbed, Imperio can come in clutch. And if we can use Imperio to, possess them and bring them to our side, I'm curious to see whether they'll fight for us as well. Because that could be a huge game changer in the way of taking on trolls and, the Dark Wizard Executioners and everything else that are a little bit more to handle on your own.
Considering how well you did on the last, should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
Okay, another doorway to make. Fantastic. We're going to have to open these doors up, I think. See what lays beyond. Why isn't anything opening? None of them opened. Why aren't you... I'm a moron. I'm a dead set moron. We have to do them by pattern.
Keep going.
There's one. Let's open up the next one. We've got to open up with the Tetris piece and then the circle. Now we're fucking cooking. Treated to Zirra being a fucking moron twice in one video in the opening 15 minutes? Ladies and gentlemen, Feel the magic. It's another doorway completed, but we are going to unlock this final door to see what lays beyond. A spider. Feel free to weigh in whenever you feel, Sebastian. Fucking helping you find this relic, the least you can do is help me in a fight.
The student was so entranced with this place.
Alright, let's see. Is it going to fight for us? It is coming this way. It is fighting for us. That's fucking great. And it's a dueling feat too. Make an enemy cursed by Imperio defeat another. Let's get one of the big boys on our side. Don't mind if I do. Come on, Matriarch. Feel free to throw your weight around. Ow. Thank fuck I've got Wiggenweld on hand. I love the little effects, like when you cast Crucio and you can see the spider kind of like just shivering in pain. Very nice touch. Piss off.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end.
Oh, Sebastian, I think we found the relic.
Dead end. Lovely.
Revelio.
Nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet.
The relic contains abundant potential as possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize all this dark sacrifice. See?
Look.
See, everything's all about sacrifice.
Could it be?
You can't gain without
And
giving.
rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
We need to take the relic with us. We've come too far, and if it can help Annie, we can't leave it
I'm willing
behind.
to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret.
Now, I
Especially
do
for my own.
have an idea as to what this dark sacrifice might be, because
Revelio.
as we have gotten deeper into Sebastian's storyline, it's become abundant that the closer we get to potentially finding a cure for Anne, Ominous is here.
Ominous.
Hold that thought. We'll talk about my thoughts in a minute.
It was you.
How did this blind fuck find us?
Follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
What the fuck are you doing here, Ominous? You're lucky I can't use a spell on you.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
I can't side with you, Ominous. I'm sorry. I'm with Sebastian on this.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
Am I going to use the Imperio curse on him to let us leave? That'd be great.
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
That's exactly what I'm suggesting. Spot on, Ominous.
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice.
Trust me, Ominous, I'm not going to regret this at all.
Cast it before I change my mind.
You've had this a long time coming, you bastard.
Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Move your blind ass out of the way.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Okay, so, back to what I was saying about the, the dark sacrifice and everything that's kind of led us into this particular direction.
Did we do the wrong thing?
If casting Crucio allowed us to get into Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, and having to learn the Imperious Curse was part of getting this particular relic, the dark sacrifice has to be killing someone with Avada Kedavra for the relic to work, right? That has to be the dark sacrifice. You need to be able to use the final unforgivable in order to sacrifice somebody.
Looked out for each
I
other.
don't know who that might be. I don't think it's going to be Ominous. It could very well be Sebastian's uncle, actually, especially if his uncle finds out we're learning these curses and tries to prevent Sebastian from helping Anne.
He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb.
But we're going to go to Feldcroft. Just need to get into an area where I can access my broom. Because this is apparently a no-fly zone. Oh, I'll grab some moonstone, don't mind if I do. Can I fly yet? Oh, I'm going to have to walk the entire way. And Sebastian hasn't said anything yet, but it looks like Feldcroft is going up in smoke.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic.
Sebastian, you can't see all that billowing smoke in the fucking distance? Feldcroft is under attack.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Yeah, no shit, Sebastian.
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet.
Oh no, this isn't good.
In trouble. They're under
It seems that
attack.
my fucking house is on fire. Yep, let's go Bombarda, let's go Expelliarmus. Help me, Loyalist! You're now a Zirra Loyalist. Fight alongside me, minion. Glad to see Anne out here. I was just about to say, glad to see Anne out here fighting, and then she got her fucking ass rolled. I love that I have the talent unlocked that when I cast Expelliarmus, I can actually use their weapon that I dispel from them as a projectile. The talents really go a long way to building, combat that feels so clean and smooth and really alters the way you can play this game. Good night.
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it.
I see you up there, you bastard. Get sandbagged, you fuck.
There's nowhere to go. We have to fight. Expelliarmus. Bombarder.
You okay, Anne? Oh, she's gonna see Sebastian use Imperio. Yep. And make it kill himself. That was sick.
Boy, what have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our dark sacrifice.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
I can't argue with that logic. I think he did the right thing in the circumstances.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
You do that, Sebastian. I'll go deal with your prick of an uncle. I don't like Solomon. He's rubbishing the idea of holding on to hope. He doesn't see that Sebastian's trying to help Anne at all. Even if he's going the wrong way about it.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Fucking oath I'm going to defend him. He saved his sister's life. You old fuck.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian
Get fucked.
is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
So by saying this family doesn't use dark magic, he's just basically turned around and said he would have rathered Anne die than Sebastian cast Imperio. Which is a load of bullshit. This kind of goes back to what we were talking about before. You know, knowing these spells and being able to use them in particular circumstances could be beneficial. And I think in this circumstance, Sebastian had every right to cast Imperio to save Anne's life. Regardless of that fact, this is where today's episode ends. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favour and hit that like button down below. If you've missed any episodes along the way, or you just want to relive the magic that has already gone down, check out the playlist, which is linked in the description of this video. And before you leave, cast Accio on that notification bell, so whenever I upload, you guys get that little ring-a-ding-ding to let you know what's what. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time. Hit subscribe, you bastard.